Welcome to MystiTech Media. Today, we dive into one of history's most intriguing and debated concepts, the flat Earth theory, a belief held for millennia and still a topic of heated discussion today. This theory, though dismissed by many, has been a cornerstone of various cultures and civilizations throughout the ages. From the ancient Egyptians to the Norse, the idea of a flat Earth has been deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness. It's a belief that has shaped our understanding of the world and continues to challenge our perceptions even today. The flat Earth theory isn't just a belief, it's a lens through which we can view our world and our place within it. It opens a door to a world of possibilities, a world that's as flat as it is fascinating. Join us as we traverse the fascinating timeline of the flat Earth belief. The belief in a flat Earth is as old as civilization itself. When we gaze back into the annals of history, we find that our ancient ancestors saw the world quite differently than we do today. Envisioning the Earth as a flat disk was not an exception, but rather the rule. Let's turn the clock back to ancient Egypt, a civilization renowned for its architectural marvels and scientific advancements. Despite their astronomical knowledge, the Egyptians perceived the Earth as a flat, rectangular expanse surrounded and supported by the god of the Earth, Geb. Fast forward a few centuries and we find ourselves in the land of the Norse. Their mythology paints a picture of a flat Earth encircled by a giant serpent, Jormungandr. In their worldview, our planet was not an isolated sphere floating in space, but a disk at the center of a vast cosmic tree, Yggdrasil. And it wasn't just these cultures. Notable figures in ancient Greece also subscribed to this flat Earth concept. Thales of Miletus, often hailed as the first philosopher in the Greek tradition, was one such proponent. So as we delve deeper into the past, it becomes increasingly clear that the belief in a flat Earth was not an anomaly but a widely accepted norm. The world was not always seen as a globe, but rather as a vast, flat expanse under the heavens. Contrary to popular belief, the flat Earth theory was the accepted norm far longer than the spherical Earth concept. It's like an old friend that's been with us far longer than we care to admit. The belief in a flat Earth stretches back through the mists of time, nestling in the heart of our earliest civilizations. The ancient Egyptians, for instance, visualized the Earth as a flat piece of land, over which arched the sky goddess Nut. This belief persisted for over 3,000 years. Similarly, the ancient Greeks initially viewed the Earth as a flat disk floating in the river of Oceanus. It was not until the 6th century BC that the philosopher Pythagoras proposed the idea of a spherical Earth, a revolutionary concept at the time. Even then, the belief in a flat Earth didn't just vanish. It continued to be widely accepted in many parts of the world, with the spherical Earth concept only gaining traction in the Hellenistic period of ancient Greece. And even as the spherical Earth theory gained momentum, there were still those who held on to the flat Earth belief. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, and you'll find that the debate was still very much alive. Many European scholars during this time still held on to the belief in a flat Earth, despite the growing acceptance of a spherical Earth. So you see, the flat Earth belief has been a constant companion throughout human history. For centuries, civilizations across the globe embraced the idea of a flat Earth. Throughout history, various maps, like the Mappa Mundi, depicted the Earth as flat. The Mappa Mundi, for instance, is a medieval European map that presents an Earth-centered universe, with Jerusalem at its heart. This map, like many others of the time, illustrates the world as a disk, not a sphere. Let's not forget the perspective of explorers who navigated the world's oceans. Consider the experiences of seasoned ship captains. Some of them reported seeing the horizon as a flat, continuous line, rather than curved. Their observations based on years of experience lend an interesting perspective to this debate. And it's not just the seafarers. Even in the modern age, there are pilots who have described flying over seemingly endless flat surfaces. For instance, some pilots flying over the vast deserts of Africa or the icy expanses of Antarctica have reported the landscape appearing more like a flat plane than a curved surface. Then we have the curious case of flight paths. Some proponents of the flat Earth theory argue that certain airline routes make more sense on a flat map. For example, flights from South America to Australia often stop over in the Middle East. On a spherical globe, this seems like a detour, but on a flat Earth map, it appears to be a straight line. It's also worth noting the strange phenomenon of the missing South. According to some pilots and mariners, the southern hemisphere appears to be larger than the northern hemisphere. This observation contradicts the spherical Earth model, but fits neatly into the flat Earth concept where the North Pole is at the center, and the South Pole forms a ring around the edge. These historical accounts and experiences lend support to the flat Earth theory. They remind us that understanding our world is a complex task, filled with mysteries and anomalies. It's a journey of exploration that continues to this day, challenging our perceptions and pushing us to question the world around us. Many religions, including Norse and Hindu cosmology, have flat Earth descriptions. This belief is not simply a product of scientific speculation, but also deeply rooted in spirituality and faith. In Norse cosmology, the Earth, known as Midgard, is depicted as a flat disk surrounded by a vast ocean. This ocean is inhabited by a world-encircling serpent, Jormungandr. The idea of a flat Earth is also present in early Hindu texts. The ancient Hindu cosmology perceives the Earth as a flat disk consisting of 7 concentric islands. In the Bible, there are passages that are often interpreted by some as suggesting a flat Earth. For example, in the book of Isaiah, it speaks of God sitting above the circle of the earth. This could be interpreted as a reference to the disc-like shape of a flat Earth. Similarly, in Islamic texts, there are verses that some interpret as implying a flat Earth, such as those describing the Earth as spread out. However, it's important to note that these interpretations are not universally accepted among religious scholars. Many argue that these texts use metaphorical language, or that they reflect the understanding of the universe at the time of their writing. These spiritual texts offer a different perspective on our world's shape. They remind us that our understanding of the Earth is influenced not only by empirical observation and scientific investigation, but also by faith, culture, and tradition. Scene script. Let's explore 5 intriguing points raised by flat Earth proponents. First, the curvature test. Flat Earthers claim that if you stand at the edge of a body of water, no curve is visible. They argue that if the Earth were indeed a sphere, there should be a noticeable curvature. Secondly, observations of the horizon. From any height, the horizon always appears perfectly level. This, according to flat Earth believers, aligns with the idea of a flat surface, rather than a curved one. Next, we have flight paths. Some argue that certain flight paths make more sense on a flat Earth map. They suggest that direct routes between distant locations often appear curved on a globe, but are straight lines on a flat Earth. Fourth, the behavior of water. Flat Earthers point out that water always seeks its own level, suggesting it's impossible for oceans to curve around a spherical Earth. Lastly, the lack of visible spin. Despite the Earth's alleged rotation at over 1,000 miles per hour, we don't experience any sense of motion. Flat Earthers propose this as another evidence against a rotating globe. These facts form some of the compelling arguments for the flat Earth theory. In the world of science and mystery, it's vital to keep an open mind. The discourse between the flat and spherical Earth is far more than a simple dichotomy of right and wrong. It's a testament to the human spirit, to our unending quest for knowledge and our insatiable curiosity about the world we inhabit. This debate is a conversation between our past and present, a dialogue that transcends time and space, challenging our perceptions and pushing us to question, to explore, to seek. It's not about proving one side right or the other wrong, but about embracing the journey of discovery, the thrill of the unknown, the joy of exploration. At MystiTech Media, we believe in exploring all possibilities. Whether the Earth is flat or round, the journey to uncover the truth is what drives us. Join the discussion, share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking content. The debate is far from over, and every perspective matters.